Yeah. What's wrong with it?
Sing it, Ox. Sing it.
Oh man, you hear me? I just did it. Did it work?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's
We are
good?
back.
Yes,
Here
I got
we
the
go.
flower in my hair.
Got a
Today's
little
my
something.
daughter's birthday. She put the flower there, so I'm rocking it. What? It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. I just wanted to shout out and just spread some love and some good cheer. And you know, life is out here lifing, right? For me and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. Like if you just take a minute to stop and take stock, I guarantee you can find at least one reason to smile. And if for some reason you can't find a reason to smile, then that's probably the best time to be the reason for somebody else to smile. So, find a smile for yourself and be a reason for someone else to smile. That's all I got. Listen to love because it's been a minute.
Those were the words of
Good.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yes, I got the flower
Oh,
in my hair.
wait a minute. Hold on.
Daughter's
I
birthday.
forgot not to put it on What You Dig It. There we go. Those were the words of Malcolm Jamal Warner. Those, I believe that was the last video that he had made before he was taken away on vacation with his family, man. You know, out of all the celebrities that have died, Ayo and Banath, I can, especially here recently, this is the first one that I could say that he did it the right way.
Yeah.
He actually did it the right way. You know, throughout his entire career, from the time he was introduced to us as Theo was 14 years old, I believe it was, up until, you know, just a few days ago, man, we have never heard anything negative about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Not here to saying that he was a perfect guy, but by no means, but he did it the right way. He actually kept his wife and his daughter's name in private.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, his mom. I saw an interview with his mom, and she said they asked the question, "How easy was it to raise him?" And he was like, "Oh, super easy, super easy." And she looked. She said, "You know, actually, it was. He was very easy to raise because he had a great foundation. Obviously, you know, teenager, but dealing with all the stuff that he was dealing with, and having the fame early on that he had, you would have thought things would have been different. He'd have been out of pot. He never was. She said he really was a genuinely easy kid.
Yeah. You just remember, you know, being a little young boy in the third or fourth grade, whenever Cosby Show was really reaching its peak and pretty much the number one show. You felt like you watched Theo. You know, you watched his voice change. He was hitting puberty. Everybody knows the Gordon Cartrell episode. That's top 5 favorite. Everybody remembers the one with him and Bill sitting there and you haven't eaten yet about the taking the money. But the one that stood out to me as a little boy that I literally think about every day, and this is why his passing, it really hit me like you said, out of all the celebrities, this one, it did sting a little because everybody can remember the dyslexia episode where he thought something was wrong with him. But when they got diagnosed, he was so happy as a 15-year-old, like, wow, okay, I know what it is now. Now I can move on. And out of all the children that Sandra was supposed to go to college, be a doctor, married another doctor, but they end up getting the wilderness store. Going to Hillman with Denise and she dropping out. It always looked like Theo was going to be the dropout or not the one to go to college. But one of the last episode was when he graduated college. So it's just watching him as a male, as a black male, so-called black male, just watching him growing up, man, as Theo. Like it really, he was an inspiration to a lot of us. A lot of people, man, oh, he was corny. His character was corny. He was a 14-year-old in a Brooklyn brownstone with the mom, lawyer, and Dr. Dad. You just didn't see a lot of that, but it painted his character as a male in being a bigger brother and a younger brother in a family setting like that. So yeah, man, it's
the brother you grew up with,
right.
He wasn't your actual brother, but
right, but
you still grew up with him.
Right,
You got
8
to see
years.
him, like you said, at 14. Where a lot of these shows now, like one of our favorite shows, Stranger Things. It's one of our favorite, my daughter and I's favorite shows to watch. These kids that are supposed to be in high school, they in their 30s.
Yeah,
they're literally in their 30s and in their 20s.
Right.
Theo was a literal 14-year-old kid, so you for real got to grow up with him and watch him grow up at the same time.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it's that's one of the ones you could for real say is probably gone too soon, and that was a great episode. Bill Cosby said something that I agree with about Jamal Huxtable. I mean Malcolm Jamal Huxtable. Malcolm Jamal Huxtable.
Malcolm Jamal Warner. Theo Huxtable.
Theo Warner, Malcolm Jamal Huxtable.
Right.
I like that. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good.
But he said something about him. He said that Malcolm was the kid that every kid in the project, every little boy in the project wanted to be. And I can attest to that. I didn't know. I'm going to be honest. This may sound so absurd to so many people. I don't have any qualms with the way that I grew up, right? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't trade the way I grew up for nothing in the world. Right. I enjoyed my childhood in West Dallas projects to the fullest. I had no idea that we were poor. I had no idea that, that we were supposed to have more than what we had, or however it is that you want to look at it. But when the Cosby Show first started airing, bro, I didn't know black people lived like that.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't. So it was the first time it was introduced to you like that. And they got a son that's going through some of the same stuff I'm going through. Like,
I had no friends in my hood that had two household parents.
Right.
I had no friends in my hood that had parents that were professionals. You dig what I'm saying?
With the college.
With the you dig what I'm saying? I did not know that black people live like that. And so that show, and that's one of the things too, not to take away, thank you, baby. Not to take away from Malcolm's death, but that's one of the things I was telling my wife when it came to Bill is that I believe that the industry was dead set on trying to ruin his image because there's no way they was going to allow him to leave this earth as America's dad.
No doubt. Absolutely.
One of the things that I've heard a lot of feedback, a lot of commentary because everybody has something to say, especially people in the entertainment world have a lot of things to say about him, a lot of great things to say about him. But I heard the ladies on The View. I just heard a little clip on a news feed that I got. One of the things that it talked about was how this black family was so relatable to so many other families,
Mm.
and to hit on what you said about them not letting that be America's dad, because he was. There were so many families that said that they it resonated with them. All the different things that they went through, the issues that they went through. They didn't have a whole lot of drama and
Right.
you know, violence in the it was literal family stuff that you go through. Your kid skipping school, or Theo talking about he wanted to drop out of school, or
Yep.
Rudy and the little boy down the street finding a bird's. I mean, just
Yep.
weird stuff. But even at that, it was all still relatable things. Didn't matter what race it was. Everybody could relate to
Yep.
something from their story, from that show. And I don't think I agree with you, Sheer. I don't think they liked the idea that he was going to leave here as America's dad. They just had
Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Rest
So
easy,
that's
Dio.
that.
Rest easy, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Jamil the Trunk Rattler's in the house. Shalom, my brother. Talked to him. I think that was yesterday, man. That might have been the day. I don't know. Days just run concurrent with Sheer sometimes.
As do names.
It's just Yahoo. Shalom, fam, for being up in here with us. Obadiah got a new single, man. That brother was freaking.
That boy sing
Such
everything. That bro,
such a talented brother, man.
boy sing pop, R&B, soul, country,
Rock and roll.
rock and do it all.
Wrote a song about it.
Reggaeton.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Yes.
He could write a song about it. He could write a song about a giant ant walking down the street carrying a cantaloupe on his back.
You know what I'm saying? And you gonna jab it. You dig
And you
what I'm
gonna
saying?
right. It's gonna be funkified. So yeah.
Yeah, you is gonna jam it, man. And the house of Ayob, I see all of you in here. Shalom, shalom. I want to thank everybody for being with us. Last week, the entire last week was a challenge for the house of Sheer. I got sick Tuesday, the day before the show. I hit the Ark up and told them, and I was gonna try to make it, man. Between the wife and Ayob, they were like, nah, bro, shut it down. Yeah, they like shut it down. So that's what happened last week. Whatever it was that I had, it kind of went through the family. Daughter got sick, son got sick, the wife got sick. So
yeah, he was around here just sharing.
Yeah, I was. Hey, they say sharing. They say sharing is caring.
A little bit for you, a little bit for you, a little bit
That's
for you.
exactly what it was.
Boy, hey,
Exactly what it was.
listen, when we told Wani, boy, Wani face was like, what? Sharing them sick? Oh, he went into prayer. Can I send him a message, Ayo? He definitely
And I
was
believe
like,
that's when we first. That's when we start feeling better around here too,
100%.
man.
he was like, can I send him a message? I'm like, what you know about sending?
Of course.
You watch everything. He done seen the send.
From the
Can I
mouth
send
of
him a
babes.
message? Right. Can I send him a message, Ayo?
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
we glad y'all
of
feeling better,
course.
man.
But
Glad.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
we are doing much better over here in the house of Sheer. Before we get going, you got anything that you want to present before we get to our topics? But not.
I do not. This was a strange week for me. There's a lot of things that happened that didn't allow me to fully prepare. I'm going to be as present as I possibly can for the show, but I'll let you guys take it, and I'll just kind of chime in where I can. I'll get in where I can fit in.
Cool. I do want to mention this before we go. I don't know if this would be a sports talk or what, man, but the WNBA, man, what's wrong with them women? Like for real, man. What's wrong? What's wrong with them women, man?
Oh, no, man.
How is it that you gonna show up to work? The WNBA All-Star with shirts to read, pay us what you owe us, man. When you got a league that is in $400 million debt to your parent company, first of all. You have not turned a profit in the time that you have been a league. And you, and mind this, people. You are hearing these words coming from a guy who would love to see the WNBA succeed. This is not a person like someone else who is, what you would say is, crapping on the league and would want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But business is business, man. And I think the thing that make me mad is probably not so much the women doing this. It's whoever is advising them, Somebody is advising them to do that, man. And you got talking heads like Dick Vitale gaslighting them and telling them that they deserve this. You dig what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second, man. Got the sound issue just happened.
Dick Vitale, you got to be, man, he's still alive?
Yeah, that joke's still alive.
He got to be AI, CGI at this point. My goodness.
Yeah. It's funny. I can't. I'm going to
We sounded like robots.
Go ahead, Go ahead. I'm about to drop out for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, the WNBA. To land back off what you're saying, I don't know, man. Here's my take, and I'm gonna add this real quick while the arc is going. We said it last year about Caitlin Clark. They was trying to make Caitlin Clark the Larry Bird of the WNBA, the great white hope, because the WNBA, like Ark said, is in debt to the NBA or the parent company, $400 million. And at some point, you have to stop taking loans so that each team can make payroll, because the jersey sales just not hitting it. Attendance just not hitting. So saying that to say and premising that with, that's the reason now you see why they was pushing Caitlin Clark to have such a big year. And she did as a rookie. She did. But then remember, we said last year in all sports, that rookie year, if you're an offensive player, the defensive coordinators don't have a lot to plan on. The scheme to stop the new rookie quarterback or the new rookie wide receiver or running back. They don't have the scheme in the NBA to stop the rookie guard or the rookie center that's just dope. So it's the same way. Last year, they really didn't have the planning to really stop Caitlin. But this year, as you can see, and a lot of people, that Caitlin Clark steam done died down because she's been injured. He was mentioning Dick Vitale. Dick Vitale was talking about how I think they had a survey from the WNBA players to pick the top 10 people in the NBA, and Caitlin Clark, not only was she number 9 out of 10, but she was the number 9 guard. So evidently your peers kind of say the same thing, like, look, you good and you great, but you not better than some of these girls that's came in the last 4 or 5 years. They just needed the face of the WNBA for revenue, and it's just not working. So yeah, I just think that it's the WNBA. I don't know what's going on, but they're gonna have to get it together soon, or I don't know what y'all think. I think they're gonna have to lower the rim here soon. They're gonna have to lower the rim so the girls can dunk. Something got to give, man. I don't know. Something got to give. But yeah. So in other news, we talked about Michael Jamal Warner, and the passing of Michael Jamal Warner. I do want to give a quick shout out to my brother, the homie from Charlotte, Mr. Dalvin, the Jodeci, turned 54 today. Happy birthday. I know we don't celebrate birthdays, but to see 54 years old, man, to have a long career like that, just want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Dalvin, man. He turned 54 today. Oh, there you go. So that's the homie from Charlotte, Mr. Dalvin and Jodeci, happy born day to you, man. Just want to give a quick shout out. Like I said, I know we don't celebrate B days, but he turned 54 today. And we got your back, Ock. But yeah, Ock, I don't know if you heard me, but the WNBA in trouble.
Yeah,
bro.
we back for now, man. I did, man. They are, and you hit some great points. But one of the thing that I've been saying that, man, they really do. But the point that I was making though is, Jamil said they need more talent at Lord of the Rim. I think the talent is there actually, Jamil, but Lord of the Rim definitely, because it has to be it has to be above the rim to even get people's attention. But the thing I was talking about, it's a league that has not profited. They are in debt, and you asking for more. You want to be paid what NBA players are being paid. There is no possible way. That's what I'm talking about.
Let me. Oh, I have a different opinion on this. So let me throw this in there.
I'm listening.
Is it their fault that the WNBA has not been marketed properly?
I was going to go there.
It does not get the attention, and rightfully so. It does not necessarily get the same attention as the NBA. I get that, but it doesn't mean that it shouldn't get more attention. Maybe not the same as the NBA because it's been around for a very long time. WNBA is still a newborn, so to speak, but it does not get the right attention. That being said, it is not fair to they don't deserve more money because somebody up top with a paycheck not doing what they're supposed to do.
Well, I'm not saying they don't deserve it. I'm saying they can't get. There's a difference. Can you hear me?
I can hear you going in and out, and I think you froze up on the screen.
Okay.
There you go. Can
you hear me? Man, this is gonna be a long.
Yeah, you going. You're moving again. At least you're moving again. Yeah, Grafted In Gentile says it's a little choppy. Yeah, you a little.
Yo, froze.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, now you have Tyrone Koppel in the building. But just to add, I know we gonna move on and get off the WNBA, but to land back off what Banaf was saying, it's not their fault, but if you lower them rims and the moment Sabrina Ionescu hit a reverse dunk, boy, listen, you have everybody watching. I promise you. The first one of them do a reverse dunk or a windmill, anything like that, you ain't got to worry about nobody watching no more because everybody gonna watch. Everybody. Okay, Ak, you back. You don't look too happy.
I hope so. I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you now. You back. You don't look too happy though. Tyrone Koppel got it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is not.
Uh-oh. There it is. They messed with us already.
Yeah.
Now you done turned into a circle out. You were just spinning. All right, there you go. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. I say we gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. You on out. Oh, I think as soon as I said something, y'all froze up again. Oh man. Well, all righty. So since Tyrone Koppel is in the building, what's on everybody's mind? So yeah, WNBA, we're gonna move on for that. What else is in the news that has been going on? I know we're gonna talk about it a little later on, but we got an update. Like I said, it is one of the topics a little later. But I'm sure everybody is abreast and up on the situation with y'all's president, Donald J. Trump. There was an update around 2 Eastern today. It was revealed that Pam Bundy, the Attorney General of the United States, that is on the staff of the president and his cabinet, it was found out today. Well, the first report said the DOJ has alerted the Trump administration that he is mentioned in the Epstein files multiple times. All right. But the update actually is, there you go, Arthur, real quick. The update actually is that was told back in May that he's actually in the files. We got you back. Yeah, we got you back up. We got you back.
You can't hear me because I'm on my tablet. Yeah,
I can hear
just
you.
left the laptop alone.
I can hear you.
Okay, then cool.
But I was just saying, I know we're gonna tackle it later. But I was just keeping everybody abreast on the situation with Donald Trump being listed in the Epstein files. But we are gonna talk about it later. But I was just kind of putting that out there until you came back. So we got you back now. We got you back now.
All right. Let's do it then. Can we hear but not? Because I'm not even on my laptop and I don't know. Can you say something but not? Something but not. Can you hear her?
Something but not.
Okay, we in there then. All right.
We in there like swimwear.
Yeah. We fist to shut this thing here all the way down because we don't need it. And let's get the show started. And I do apologize to the people. My nose. Yup. Yeah. All right.
She's saying bag bite. Bag bite.
Right.
Bag bite a little bite. Bite.
So let's get this thing started, man. We are running a little bit behind. Okay, then I do apologize. As long as everybody can hear me and we can hear but not, we are good. Nothing should be going wrong now. But first up on the topic, man.
What we got?
Can you run? You can run the videos and stuff too, right? Yeah. Is this guy who father was born in Jamaica, and I believe his mom was a Haitian descent. Am I correct? They are, and he was born in Germany on a United States Army base. And America, up under this ICE and immigration stuff, this dude has never been to Jamaica. Never in his life have he been to Jamaica. They are deporting this guy back to Jamaica. Well, I can't even say back to Jamaica. They are deporting him to Jamaica. And what's crazy is that it was interesting what he said. He said, "I'm hoping the plane crash and I die." Man born on U.S. Army base, deported to Jamaica after Trump immigration crackdown, leave him stateless. This is the backstory on this, okay? He's a 39-year-old, raised in America. I think the last place that he lived was here in Houston. He was homeless, but he was born on the U.S. Army base in Germany, as I said. His father is Jamaican. That's where they sending him to. But his father was granted U.S. citizenship. Ask me how. By serving in the United States Army. So they allowed him to serve in the army. They granted him United States citizenship, right?
Right.
But because he moved a lot, he was never in one place at one time. They said that he did not have proper paperwork. And therefore, he was never just granted full citizenship, I guess. And I guess it didn't bleed over to his son, which was even though born on the United States Army base. So now they deporting this guy saying that he's not a citizen. What you think about that, man? What y'all think about that?
Politics. Can y'all hear me? Okay,
Yeah, I hear you.
Politics. It's all politics, man. Because if your daddy served, you was born in Germany, but you was born in Germany on a U.S. Army base, and guess what? The U.S. has paid money and has given Germany something for that base to be declared U.S. soil. So that's why they let his father become a U.S. citizen. Now, to be born on pretty much U.S. soil, even though it's in Germany, he was still born on a U.S. base that's declared by Uncle Sam U.S. soil, and they're going to deport you to a country you've never been to. Oh, boy, man, that's diabolical. That's devilry, man. That's devilment.
That's exactly what that is.
That's devilment, man, to the highest extent. Like, how you just gonna ship somebody to somewhere they don't be in because you say he don't belong here,
right?
And for that man to be like, man, I hope the plane crashed. Like, that's got to be I couldn't imagine that feeling, a feeling of destitute, like you about to be going somewhere you've never been.
Yeah, that's the very thing that I was thinking about.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's crazy,
tough, man.
That is no family, never been there before, know absolutely nothing about it. Like how can you wrap that around your head, man?
Yeah, I was about to say the processing in his mind has to be. I mean, he's at his last wits. I mean, he said he hoped the plane crashes and he died. I mean, you can't get no more at the bottom than that.
Right.
Yeah, but it's
you
all
about
politics.
to say something, but not.
I was just saying that would be a terrifying feeling. It's like multiply and the new kid in school. You don't brand new to a school. You don't know anybody. Don't know the teachers. Don't know any of your classmates. You a brand spanking new, and multiply that by 1,000.
Right.
Yeah.
This is one of the things, though, I was looking at with this. We already know that this administration is weird, right? Probably one of the weirdest administrations that we have seen in our lifetime. What if this is a setup for something bigger coming down the pipe? Real ID just got introduced as far as a theme now, right? In the article, it says, due to incomplete documentations and failure to file a consular report of birth abroad, Thomas' parents never secured legal recognition of his U.S. citizenship. So therefore, he is being deported after to a place that he knows nothing about. The key thing that's jumping out to me, but not that is that it says incomplete documentation.
Yes.
So you got real ID that they're making a big thing about now, right? And they saying that everybody got to have real ID. If you don't have real ID, you're not going to be able to board a plane. You're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to do that. They might even keep you from being able to buy an apartment or whatever if you don't have real ID, right? Think about the thousands of people who just can't get a real ID or who is not going down to get a real ID because they got warrants. You know, when you go down there to that DMV to renew your license or your ID card and you got warrants,
it come up.
They marching you right on up out of that thing.
Come up, buddy.
So imagine getting stopped or arrested in the near future if you don't have the proper documentation.
That's wild, man.
Because they saying this is how you prove that you are who you are with a system of real ID. So you can't prove who you are because you don't have real ID.
That's wild.
So now they can put you on a plane.
Right.
They may be able. I'm just, you know.
Nah, it's something to think of. Yeah, I mean, at the rate it's going now, they shipping people to Alligator. They got a place called Alligator Alcatraz.
Exactly.
That's wild to me.
Exactly.
In America.
Yeah, in America. Right here in America.
In Florida, not on an island in Cuba, not on an island outside of California, but in Florida. That's so hey man, the way this thing is going now. Yeah. What did we say? And I text you this earlier. Last year, I told there's no secrets in the spirit realm. Like Cat Williams said, 2024, all lies will be exposed. Well, we said it a while back on the show. 2025, the gloves are off. They fighting. Not fair is an understatement. So yeah, just say in 2 years, oh, well, we said a couple years ago, if you don't have real ID, you can't fly or board a boat. Well, now you can't travel. Now you can't drive. We're giving you one last chance to get a real ID. How many people are actually going to go? It'll be a handful, but the majority can't, like you said, they can't go down to the DMV and march down there with you got to have your birth certificate or a passport. Everybody don't have their birth certificate.
Yeah. Did you just redo yours? What else do you have to have?
Because I already had real ID. I didn't. The last time I got my ID, they had already done real ID, so I didn't have to do all the extra paperwork. Where when the kids went to get theirs, they had to have proof of residency, proof of what was it? 2 proofs of residency. So it had to have either the lease, mortgage, had to have a bill, had to have a school ID card, had to have birth certificate, and a parent had to be present with an ID, and there was something else. Oh, and the social security card.
Ain't that crazy, man?
That's crazy.
All of those things with me, obviously, except my finger. I took all of those things with me, and the only thing that they required was my old ID. They asked me for my social security number, and they asked me for my birth certificate, I believe. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who's walking around these days with their birth certificate? A lot of people may not have them.
The application. That was all I did. I didn't have to have all that because I already had the real ID.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But I'm like you, like who was just walking around with that stuff, man? Like, you know, they make it darn near impossible for you to get, and they got to be asking you or requiring us to have what they call real ID for a reason. Like, I was born in Parkland Memorial Hospital in Dallas, Texas, man. They know this. They know.
Right.
You know,
it ain't no secret. They know it. Right.
Yeah, they know. Right. So why are you saying that I gotta have this so I can prove who I am, or so y'all can know who I am? Y'all know who I am. It's something more to this real ID than what it is that they telling us. And you know that whenever the government does anything, it's never for the benefit of the people.
No, it's politics. Mostly, it's mostly politics.
Never for the benefit of the people.
Never for the and they supposed to be service of the people.
Right. Well, man, we gave that up a long time ago. We gave that up a long time ago. Yeah, man. So I really feel bad for this guy, but the reason why I felt that it was necessary for us to talk about that is because I believe that we really need to pay as much attention to things like that is happening, because Matthew 24 is real. You look at Matthew 24, you got to start asking your question. You got to start asking the question, well, how are they going to do certain things, right? And when they start passing laws like this here, then you can start, and not saying that this is what it's going to be. That's not what we're saying here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But It's plausible.
It's very plausible, man.
Because by all pretenses and all measures, this guy is an American citizen. His daddy served in the United States Army in the military.
Yep.
United States has been taking care of this guy all of his life. In fact, the United States owe him because of the service that his daddy did in the military.
Yep.
And for you to find a loophole and say that he had incomplete documentations, therefore we can send him to a place that he has never been, that's diabolical.
Yep. Yeah, with journalism, the first thing, journalism 101, you got to read between the lines. You know
right.
What I'm saying? And what you just read, that's crazy to say. And
right.
then it also says it was years prior to the immigration law being so strict and stringent, and Thomas's case fell through the cracks. But they won't be like, oh, that's our bad. We dropped the ball. Let us extend the process to you. Matter of fact, let us even make it easy and set a hearing for you to become a citizen. See, they can't just say that.
Right.
And if you read between the lines, what am I saying that they're saying? We don't want you here.
Right. That's exactly what it's saying.
We don't want you here.
We don't want you here.
We don't care what your daddy was. We don't care about that. Right. We don't want you here.
Right, because at the end of the day, what are they doing? They're still making room for the white folks that they know is going to be flooding these gates here soon, man. At the end of the day, that's what they do.
Every time I go down here in South Carolina, and what they did when that Ukraine war started and broke out a few years ago, they started shipping those folks to places you don't think about. Every time I go into Marshall's and Ross right down the street, I promise you, I hear some customers speaking Russian. Every time and I'm like, how is it? Like the last 5 or 6 times?
I believe
on the next aisle, I'm like, is that Russian?
Right.
Like, what is going on?
Right.
When did y'all get here? Like,
right.
This is like what? So yeah, like you just said, and I said that to land back off what you just said. They shipping a lot of folks out of here to make room for these Europeans from the Ukraine and from Russia and from Europe that's relocating, and from South Africa, the South Afrikaners. Yeah, man. This thing, boy.
That's better.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I'm working with it.
You working with it. Yeah, it's getting real. It's getting real.
Yeah.
It's getting real.
So I do believe, it's crazy. We say this all the time, and we're gonna end it, end this topic on this. We need to stop paying so much attention to all of these distractions and start paying attention to what's really happening in the world, because we know for a fact that everything that they do would generally always find its way back to Judah. It always generally find its way back to Judah. And it would be very sad for us to get out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Everything is good. We talking about, the NFL Super Bowl and blah, 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 and this and that. And then all of a sudden they round the Negroes up. Negroes getting rounded up. Or when the last time you seen so-and-so? I don't know.
Right.
I ain't even heard from them.
Last I checked, they got pulled over so-and-so. I ain't heard nothing from them.
Ain't heard nothing else from them.
That's all it take, bro.
Need to start paying attention.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Need to start paying attention. Yeah. I didn't get the video for this next story. I sent it to Ayo. I really wish I had pulled it up though. White man, he shoots this 15-year-old black dude. He actually shot 2 people.
Okay? Yeah.
He shot a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old.
The 14-year-old is still holding on in critical condition, to what I understand.
15-year-old died at the scene. And he is saying that it was self-defense. Now, this guy is being charged with, what is he being charged with, Ayo?
It says 55-year-old Chicago lifeguard Charles Leto has been charged with murder and attempted murder of two so-called black teenage boys after he opened fire near a swimming pool. The so-called white man has been charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, aggravated battery, and aggravated discharge of a firearm in connection with that fatal shooting at Douglas Park on June 26th. And that's reported by the Atlantic Black Star. Go ahead, Doc. But he's first degree murder.
I wished I had the video because it's hard to tell what happened on that video. Sent you the video. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys get a chance, you could go find a video. I know it wouldn't be hard to find on YouTube. Maybe Banat can find a video, a short video of it, and she can pull it up for us while we talk about this. But it's hard to tell from the video with no sound in it. You see what I'm saying? Because from what I see is this. You know, cats like you and myself. There we go.
Tell me if you can hear it.
I can't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
You hear it?
Oh. Is the video in this here though? Yeah, here it is. So look at this video. This is what I wanted anyway. I ain't wanting to hear what they talking about anyway. So that's the white guy. Kid walk up and boom, it happened that quick, right? So the video I sent, you actually see it happen. Bag it up a little bit there. So, yeah, right there with him on the bike. You got this lady coming over here. You got this kid here. I'm assuming that's the 15-year-old. Then he pulled up and boom, right? Then he shot another guy that was running away. Now, he actually shot the 15-year-old in the back. You can go ahead and take it down. Thank you, babe. He actually shot the 15-year-old in the back, and he died from his injuries. And the thing that I'm saying is that looking at that video, this was a white guy in a black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I know how we are. And by no means, am I saying that them babies need to be shot. I'm not saying that whatsoever. You dig? But I know how we are in our neighborhoods. The white people are in our neighborhoods, and without having sound, it's hard to say what actually happened because the kid did walk his direction.
He did.
But he pulled that gun so quick.
So quick.
He pulled it so fast, man. And with him pulling it so fast, I can see the first degree. I can see the first degree.
Because it was almost like he didn't take it out of his waistband. It was fumble it, dropped it. He pulled it, bah.
You know what I'm saying? But, and not playing devil's advocate, if they was being how I know we are, because I was that kid in the projects with people over there that ain't got no business being there.
Yeah. I mean, but what if he was like, hey, man, you need any help?
That's what I'm saying. We need audio. We got to have some audio. We got to have something that, you know what I'm saying? Something other than that video, you know what I'm saying? Just to go by. And again, please, people, Shahir's not saying your face.
But I'm with you, because he could have been, you know, like you said, you know how we are. He could have been roasting the man. Hey, man, let me hold that bike.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Not knowing
the dude genuinely for real got scared.
He got scared. He was scared. all he heard was "let me hold that bike," not knowing that it's some teenagers roasting you, bro. They're not gonna take the bike. It's messed up, man.
That's a
Either
messed
way,
up situation, man.
he and this is the reason why I think this first degree murder charge probably will stick. Because, like you said, how fast it happened. It's
Right.
almost like he knew he was in a bad neighborhood. So was your bike, like your bike it's not like a car. On a car, you get a flat tire. A lot of times we may not want to ride too far on the rim. We'll stop wherever we at and get it changed. But a bicycle, you can walk that out of that
Walk that thing
neighborhood.
up out of there.
So it's almost like, I don't know if the dude was looking for trouble
See,
and he already had it drawed out.
right,
It's
right.
yeah, man.
So let me ask this question. He's a lifeguard.
I was in that. Is it a lifeguard in that neighborhood?
From what I can tell so far, it is in the neighborhood. So was there something that happened between him and his boys prior that made him be on alert? Again, I'm in no way defending this man because what he did was diabolical.
Right.
But you also see there's a bag in the young man's hand that walks up. There could have been something that transpired prior to that, previous issues, previous incidents. If he's a lifeguard at a public park, recreation center, there's really not a whole lot of strict requirements for those kids going into those public pools like that.
Right.
So I'm under the mindset that something else transpired for him to pull his gun that quick.
Yeah. Because they did say that the kids were upset that the pool closed. So he was the one that closed the pool. So how long he's been a lifeguard there, I don't know. Did they know him? You see what it's so much, man. But this is one of those, to me, this is one of those baits for real, because I hate the way they even worded it. White man shoots 15-year-old black boy. See, this is bait to get us to jump off a porch.
Rage bait. They want us to march so bad, bruh. Michael Brown, and at this point, as a people, we's tired. We not only is we tired, but I think we've smartened up a little bit. Go ahead, Bernard.
Right.
The report says that the teens were trying to steal his bike, and he was defending himself against the unarmed teenagers.
It happened too fast. You can't even tell that they were trying to steal a bike.
He's a Marine veteran.
Yeah, and being a Marine veteran, you cannot be that terrified of some kids, especially if you know that you're strapped. You can actually take control of the situation being a Marine veteran, man.
Or why didn't you call the police?
Or why didn't you call the police? It happened too fast for him to say that they was trying to steal his bike, man.
Because that's definitely what they're going to ask. You didn't call the police. If something happened prior, and then you closed the pool down, and when you got on your bike, you realized your chain wasn't fixed.
Right.
So you took your bike out to fix your chain, and they were still mad at you, and they were going to get back at you, try to steal your back. Why didn't you just call 911?
Right.
And hearing a white dude's voice on the end of the other line in that neighborhood, them police would have been there just like that.
He was primed and ready to go. I'm just gonna put it out there.
He was
23. He was named as a suspect after he used a lethal weapon to shoot 2 dogs.
Yeah. He wanted to, yeah. See,
he shot his neighbor's dog on top of that.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is the type of stuff this is why we are grateful for Bernard. You know what I'm saying? She
absolutely
is very beneficial, right?
Man, wow.
See, it's starting to make sense now.
Yeah.
It's starting to make sense now.
Trigger happy older, and he 55 years.
Look, he looked like Devin Chauvin. Ain't that what his name is? The dude, Derek Chauvin. He looked just like Derek Chauvin, man.
He do.
You look at that picture of him, man. You know, but yeah, man. I mean, 15 years old, and even if this is my thing, you are You are a Marine veteran, which means that you are a trained gunsman.
Not necessarily. Depends on what he did in the Marines. He could have been
A majority of Marines, not no Marines.
Even you can be a
They know how to shoot. You can be still killers. They will kill you with the can opener.
Your MOS could be a supply specialist, meaning you at the depot with all the tissue, napkins, toiletries. Your first thing you did was shoot.
In the Marines.
You best believe that.
15 years old, you can pull that blink and just pull it.
Right.
You don't have to squeeze the trigger.
And before I know we got to move on, but this is so the 14-year-old, 15-year-old Marjay Dotson and his 14-year-old friend Jeremy Harrod were among a bunch of teenagers who were standing near Lito as he was fixing his bike. So as you can see in the video, he was approached. Now Marjay Dotson is the one who passed, but Jeremy Harrod is the one that is holding on. And I say that to say, if Jeremy Harrod, hopefully he can hold on, but if he don't, now you got 2 murder charges. Because right now Jeremy's holding on, he's in critical condition, so that's the attempted murder. But that
lady that was there, man. She was spurred with. You know what I'm saying? This is who we need a statement from this lady as to what was said. How this transpired.
She was close enough to see what was said. Oh, he was just roasting, said, man, let us help you with your bike before I take it. He wasn't gonna take it. They was laughing and playing and the man shot. Or she could say, nah, they looked like they was about to rob him.
What if they was trying to help him? Because the kid walked out and I saw him extend the arm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with no video, you don't know if he's trying to help him or trying to take something from him. You don't know. What if he was actually trying to extend the hand?
So her testimony. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All of this is speculation in terms of what we think happened, could have happened, might have happened. What is not debatable is the fact that he has a prior record. He was in an hour-long standoff with police.
Why is he
after he shot his neighbor's dog?
How is he a lifeguard at a park with kids?
And how he carrying a gun?
How is he carrying a gun?
He has a concealed handgun license.
How does he have?
It's also, hold on, it's a violation of those park rules. So why did he even have a gun there?
Why are they not even? You know, this is the thing that pisses me off about this. This information that but not just brought us is the information that the news will be running over and over and over again. If he had been a black man, you ain't heard him not one time say nothing about his standoff, him shooting his dog, his neighbor's dog. You ain't heard nothing about none of that there, man. Not nothing.
How he get that job? I saw Yahoo.
Exactly.
How he get that job?
The lady whose dogs he shot, that's exactly what she said. I don't understand how he has a job at a park with children.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, how is he a lifeguard with the park?
Now, even though, like you said, if he was one of us, every newscast will make sure they run. Why did he get the job? Because he had the hour standoff after shooting the dogs. But with that being said, that's probably why those 2 charges are first degree because of those priors. But they saying the DA is like, bro, you just a old hothead Marine who ain't got no business in that part of the city, in that pool as a lifeguard with no gun. That's why they did that. So let's see if it sticks.
Yeah, we're gonna follow this one.
Yeah, let's see if it sticks.
We're gonna definitely keep an eye on this one.
Yeah. Because this is sad, man. My heart goes out to the families of those 2 young men, man.
And by the way, too, the officer that killed Breonna Taylor, just to throw this out there, we can't stay on it. They gave this dude 1 day in jail, man. That's what they gave.
I thought that's what they were going to give, but they finally gave him like 2.5, 3 years.
Oh, did they up it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Department of Justice, that's what they suggested, the 1 day. But they actually gave him 46 months, 49 months, something like that. Yes. But he'll do 1.5 years. He'll be out.
All right, then. Well, let's move on. You do have a Beyond Critical Race theory tonight, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, then. Cool. Well, let's get this next story in, and then after that, we'll do the Beyond Critical Race theory. How you doing over there, Bernard?
I'm good.
You good? All right. The Epstein investigations, Key. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier. Boy,
This is going to be very interesting. I was telling yo, there was a video that I wanted to get, and I couldn't find it. I did look for this video, and I was going to record it, but I couldn't. And it was when Donald Trump and his team was surrounding him, and the media was there, and they was talking about one thing. One of the media guys asked about the Epstein list, and Trump lost it. I mean, he lost it. And they wasn't even talking to Trump. They was talking to Bundy. And Trump had to answer for Bundy and was like, why are we talking about this jerk? That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? And he had to put his 2 cents in. When people do stuff like that, in my experience, it's because they nervous.
They nervous. Scared to death.
They scared to death. You dig what I'm saying? That's just in my experience, okay? Trump has been saying time and time again that we are going to expose the files of the Epstein case. What was the name of that show that lady was in? The cleanup lady, the black lady, what's her name, man? The real good actress lady. Washington, D.C., her job was to clean up for the president. How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
That's you're talking about Scandal.
That one.
Scandal.
Yeah. Trump got a cleanup crew on those files without a doubt.
Definitely.
And what either one or two things has happened. Either they are not working fast enough, or every time they feel like they got it scrubbed,
it's something new pop out. Yeah. But here's the thing though, like I was saying earlier, the something new may be the big joker that they announced about 2 Eastern time today. The fact that the DOJ has said that they alerted Pam Bondi, which is his attorney, they alerted her that his Donald Trump's name is in the files multiple times. Now, here's the caveat. This is where it gets super crazy. Not only was they alerted, but they was alerted back in April and May. So all this time, bro, all this time, they've been knowing that this man's name has been mentioned in these files.
Yeah,
that might be.
That might be the straw that breaks the camel back.
That might be it, because they're, like you say, it seemed like every time something happened, they came back, toast together. It was like, oh, we're going back to 2016. Obama and we're gonna persecute Obama for the election interference about the whole Russia thing, and everybody cut the MAGA kind of like, oh yeah, that is right. But then boom, today, bam. How can you? It's gonna be tough to get out of this one.
It's gonna be tough to get out of this one, man. My theory is this: when he decide, when he say, "Yo, we done released it," that's when he's been affirmed by his scrub team that everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing is, he's running out of time because, like you were saying earlier, people is getting anxious.
They're getting anxious. His base. His
own people. And the reason they getting nervous is because a lot of them is implicated. They not just quit. Because see, you made a comment a while ago. You said they're quitting. They not just quitting. They quitting and leaving.
Right.
People moving around.
Yep.
People is moving around. That Epstein Island, man. Look, we just went through the Diddy situation, which was 100% real, right? Stuff, but it was still a distraction. Distraction from what? From this Epstein stuff. Everything that's happening right now, for the most part, is distracting us from this Epstein stuff. And they are trying their best to keep the public like us, right? To
Right.
keep the public at bay and as quiet as we can, but at the same time, they're trying to tell the people whose names is implicated in that thing, we're gonna take care of you. And I believe that this job is too big. It done got out of hand.
It got out of hand. And none of them are qualified to handle it. Even Pam Bondi, Pete Hegseth, all of them is like a deer in headlights. They trying to figure out what to do next. From a political standpoint, they trying to figure out what to do. And like you said, it's time is running out, and also it's gotten too big. It's almost like you had the fire almost put out, and then a gush of air came through, and now the whole house is ablaze
It's
and
starting
falling
to burn.
apart.
Yeah. Starting to burn.
Yeah, this gonna be tough to get out of right here, man. So,
what you think? But now you quiet over there tonight. You want to leave you alone?
No.
Well, and see, before she speak, another thing that we have to throw in there is the fact that a couple weeks ago he was like, "Oh, it don't exist." So now everybody's like, "Oh, bro, no wonder you were saying it don't exist. Nigga, you win now. Like, what is?"
Hey, Elon told you. What did Elon say when he was fired up and how on the drugs that only he could get? I bet you Elon got drugs that can't nobody else get.
They on the movie. That's what
he in the lab making his own drugs up. Hand me that ingredient there. Yes, that one.
That show could be high, mid, and low at the same time. It'd be like an equalizer, Aki.
Nigga be too much treble, bass, and mid all at once.
Boy. Made a comment that thing is, we've been knowing he was associated with Clinton too. I think if they showed all the politicians, celebs who were associated, people still would change their support. 100%. No joke. I watched a video maybe about a month ago where they had a panel of guests where they were giving fake information about Trump to see where people's support lies, to see where their loyalty lies. And they gave some ridiculous stuff that either Trump did or somebody else did. And the stuff that they claimed that Trump did was so diabolical, guys. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. And listening to them justify why it was okay for Trump to do it and why it wasn't a big deal. One of them was so egregious as they used AI to say Trump would be okay with having a relationship with his daughter because she's hot. When they asked the people what kind of president is this, or is that even okay, they were like, well, he's just really saying how attractive his daughter is, and we don't think there's anything wrong. Like, everybody in the room, men and women included. So whatever comes out of these files, they are going to justify. I guarantee you there are people who are still going to support and say they're going to make excuses as to why that happened. Why his name was on the list. Or it's not that bad.
Yeah, they say that more than 1,000 victims was harmed by Epstein in some way. And so and that's just not by Epstein himself, man. That's those that was on that island, man. That was a part of that. You got you had the same type of actions with two different profiles of people with Diddy and with Epstein. You got the entertainment world and you got the political world. This is what we had. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that what we had on that political side was 100 times worse than what we had on this entertainment side. And that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? People can say what they want to say. You can have your opinion on it or whatever. But those people in the political world, this is something that a lot of people don't know when it comes to Clinton, Bill Clinton, is that his wife was not just his wife. Hillary Clinton was his handler as well. Yeah, that's his handler. Absolutely. And her job was to keep him protected. This dude was a bona fide cokehead. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And not once and not twice, but several times have Bill Clinton overdosed and damn near died. She got him to the hospital. And she threatened every doctor and every nurse in these hospitals to make sure that the information about this girl, him over, do not come out. Every time he got into legal trouble, who got him out of that legal trouble? It was Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Not wrong.
That's who was getting him out of that.
Yep.
And so this is the thing. I've been saying this for the longest, that we are in a time of exposure, man.
Gloves is off, boy. It's no holds barred, man.
There's no hold bar.
They now that they know that they've been exposed, they'll do anything.
Anything. And we are at the end of, we've been saying this for months now.
Yep.
We are now at the end of politics as we know it.
Yeah, they'll do away with the system. You hear your boy Elon Musk talk about the American Party. He throwing a hint out there, like y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all what's coming. They're gonna do away because listen, midterms coming up, and if his approval ratings keep going the way they are, and this Epstein train keep getting some steam, which the information came out today, it looks like it's going to be. Then by midterms, if the Republicans lose races and lose the House and the Senate, it may not be no 2028 election because
might not be.
Republicans won't have a chance.
Right.
We'll have another Democratic president. Maybe a woman this time that they've been wanting for a while, just like Mexico.
It might even be a foreigner.
Might even be a foreigner.
Or a tech guy.
Which they say that, hey, an American, you can't be you could be a congressman and not be born on American soil or whatever, or be a foreigner. But they say as the president, you have to be born in American soil. Man, they can change that with the swipe of executive order with a pen.
Yep.
Matter of fact, a auto pen.
Yep.
Joe Biden.
That part. But let's move on to beyond critical race theory so we can keep this thing going. Man, I probably should have been doing the show from my tablet a long time ago. I mean, we ain't got a hiccup.
Right, we've been smooth sailing, but
I keep grabbing my mouse though, like I'm on my mouse. I want to give a shout out though to me 2 times. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. And I don't know if, let's be honest, with Delta is still in the house. If so, shalom to you as well, sister.
New face in the building, grafted in Gentile.
Grafted in Gentiles is in the house. Thank you for joining us, and I'm hoping that you are enjoying your time with us. And this is going to be the part of the show that is called Beyond Critical Race Theory. This is where we all get together and learn. And I know for a fact that this is the elect number 12 most favorite part of the show. He got his popcorn ready.
Yeah, man, this is a great time of the show. Let me see if I can share my screen and you guys tell me if you know this young lady on the screen, right?
Man, I'm sorry. When you said tell me, I just started singing Drew Hill, man, in my head.
Tell me what you want. Tell me.
I just started singing Drew Hill.
And you know. All right, let me stop. Let me go. Y'all know this young lady on the screen. Let's get this. Let me see if y'all can hear this right quick.
I'm familiar with her. I don't know her name, but I am. Did we watch the documentary on her? What?
Shine. This is a lot of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Every brother I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Yeah, she's that lady.
All right. Well, if you didn't know that young lady, how she had that good time, she said, wang. You see how she had it wanging? We are introducing you tonight. It's an honor to introduce you to Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Sister Rosetta Tharpe is credited as the godmother of rock and roll.
Mhm.
Before Elvis, before Johnny Cash, even before Little Richard, there was Sister Tharp, a so called black woman who forged her own sound in a male dominated industry. She does not get the credit she deserves. Sister Rosetta Tharp, born on March 20th, 1915, and went on to heavenly glory October the 9th, 1973, was an innovative gospel singer, widely recognized today as a godmother of rock and roll. Tharp is the first known artist not only to use an electric guitar in gospel music, but to give the instrument a melodic role as important as the voice's role. During her musical bridges, Tharp will give her free rein to her formidable guitar playing talent, as you saw in the video, unfolding soaring melodic lines punctuated by deep quarter rips and the occasional jumping leg pump. In essence, developing musical tropes in the 1930s that would later be adopted by rock and roll legends Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley, Little Richard, and Johnny Cash. Tharp's innovation was not always well received, with traditionalists regularly criticizing and devaluing her innovation. Despite these attempts to derail her career or persuade her to adopt traditional approaches to gospel music, Tharp remained deeply rooted in her religious beliefs and values and used her unique music style to bring gospel music to audiences who would never have otherwise listened to it. Tharp's contribution to the development of the rock and roll idiom was finally recognized in 2018 when she was I have trouble saying this, posthumously, that means after death, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I present to you, that was your girl, Miss Rosetta, Sister Rosetta Tharp.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I do remember her. I couldn't remember her name, but I seen like a small documentary on her, man.
Yeah. She don't get the credit she deserved, but I seen that. I said, yeah, that's a good feel good story that I wanted to run by. It's a lot out there on her. So if you guys have a chance, and shouts to African Archive History for putting that on their website, and I ran across that, wanted to get that to y'all. So yeah,
she was mean with that good talk.
Man, listen, I knew she could sing, and I've heard of her before, but I didn't know that she was the first to do that in gospel music in the 1930s with the electric guitar like that. So that's pretty good. Yeah, she had that. Wow, she made that thing cry. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, Sister Rosetta Tharp.
Look at that hairstyle, man.
Man, I wanted to say something.
Yeah. Look at that hairstyle. Hey, I don't know what year that was, but I know that came back in the 90s right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was back in the 90s. Everybody had that hairstyle with that one part way down here.
Yeah. I was hang that. Hey, when I see that hairstyle, all I see is blue jeans, skirts, and white girl titty shoes. You dig what I said?
Salt and pepper.
Guess jeans with a polka dot shirt or something. You know what I'm saying?
Not Guess. Oh, Reeboks.
Yeah.
Guess jeans and a Reeboks.
Hey, what's your sign?
Oh, but that hairstyle, boy, good. Man, thank you for getting those pictures, sis. I appreciate that. That's
yeah. So we talking about the keep it going. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. We got a break.
Wait a minute.
I forgot about that though. Let's go to our break and then we'll come back and we'll finish the show.
Dad.
Hey! All right.
Dad, I thought about what you said, and I see your point.
Thank you.
But I have a point too.
Make your point.
You're a doctor and Mom's a lawyer, and you're both successful and everything, and that's great. But maybe I was born to be a regular person and have a regular life. If you weren't a doctor, I wouldn't love you less. Because you're my dad. And so, instead of acting disappointed because I'm not like you,
maybe you can just accept who I am and love me anyway. Because I'm your son.
Theo, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything. Now, you are afraid to try because you're afraid that your brain is going to explode and it's going to ooze out of your ears. Now, I'm telling you, you are going to try as hard as you can. And you're going to do it because I said so. I am your father. I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out. Now, son, come here. Come here. Now, listen to me. I just want you to do the best you can. That's all.
I'll try, Dad.
Yeah.
I really will.
All right. I love you.
Yeah, Dad.
Huh?
I know.
Yeah. And maybe your mother loves you too.
Man, good stuff.
That
man.
was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I brought you in this world and I take you out.
You out.
Man.
That little kid did not turn out the way a lot of people thought it was going to turn out.
Right,
They were not
right.
expecting that comeback.
Yeah, man.
Man, boy. Wow, man.
Bill Cosby for real was a genius, man. Yeah, he was a genius in his time, man. But yeah, rest in peace.
Rest easy, Theo.
Yeah, rest easy, brother. Rest easy. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So we talking about the Epstein files, right? And all of the hypocrisy that's going on with that. We gonna release them. Oh, now it don't exist. Oh, wait a minute, Trump, you might be implicated in it. Everything, right? Well, how many years has it been since the assassination of Martin Luther King? Yeah.
Shoot, 1968. Geez. 70, 20, 30.
It's calculated back.
Yes, I mean, about 60, 57 years. I was meant to say 60, 57 years, man. Now, all of a sudden, the Trump administration releases thousands of previously classified
You can't make this stuff up.
They say transparency at this point is less. That's my point.
I mean, what else?
Hey,
it's crazy, y'all.
Anybody who could have gotten in trouble for it is already dead anyway.
Hey,
right.
I ain't even got to sneak my notes, but not over there on the road. Say,
in them. In them notes.
Say, she hitting it bullet by bullet by bullet. Like, are you for real, man? Like, anybody that had anything to do with the assassination of Martin Luther King or JFK ain't around here no more.
They ain't around here no more.
And then you got these little YNs running around here. Nigga, they don't even know who Martin Luther King is. They don't know. It don't, that's it. It don't care to know. Right?
Right.
This ain't nothing but another distraction, man.
Yep. Because why, like you said, why now? Like, why now? Why not in 2016? You know, I mean, even before that, like, it's just a distraction. And even one of his daughters or his relatives, like, all right, cool. I don't know whether we should thank you or call foul or fair play, but nevertheless, now release the Epstein files.
There you go.
So the King family is like, all right, cool, that was cute. Release the Epstein files. If you're going to
Right.
be transparent on that, be transparent on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you tell me what's more important. I'm asking both of y'all this question. What's more important in 2025? A 60-year-old assassination or the Epstein files, which occurred within the last 5 years?
And there are people still suffering as a result of it.
People still suffering, and people can still be punished for what it is that they have done.
Yeah, I would say the latter. the Epstein files. Cause like you said, there's people, you got victims still alive. And not only that, but you have a sitting president who, let's not forget, y'all, this man got 34 felonies. Or 34 charges, however you want to, whatever you want. He was charged and convicted and found guilty. So with that being said, with the sexual assault, grabbing by the P, pictures of Epstein, now you in the list. Then you said it wasn't no list. Then all of a sudden, oh, let's release the MLK, and I got JFK coming soon. Bro, you really look guilty. Yeah. And again, this is not a congressman. This is not a governor. This is the sitting president. So I think it's America. This is an important time. Listen to what Hamashiach told the disciples. The so-called early church was like, listen, the first signs you just make sure you are not deceived. This man done been on record saying I can walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot people and people will still support me. And when he said it, they started clapping. So look where we are. Like for real, like we gotta stop glossing over that and understand like truly like the microcosm of where we are. This thing about to wrap up soon, y'all. For real. This thing about to wrap up.
Yeah, like we are definitely in the last chapter. I don't know what page we on.
Right.
I don't know how many pages.
Good way to put it.
Left.
Great way to put it out.
But we are in the last chapter of this book.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
You know?
Definitely. Yeah. And so to answer your question, is definitely the latter. I mean, MLK, of course, we want to know what happened because the way he was talking at the end of his life, the reason they took him out, he was starting to talk like how we're acting now. We ain't marching no more. We want to check. You ain't getting us out in them streets like that's okay. So yeah, that's good to know. We want to know it, but it's more important that we know what the sitting president was doing on these flight logs and these files.
We are losing, but not.
Oh,
be careful, right?
Okay.
All right. Yeah, but we got it though. We still rolling, but yeah. Okay, then.
All right, sis.
Yeah, tell the people shalom. Can't just leave.
Shalom.
Yeah, you all right? Yeah, you walk up out of here. All right, love you, bro. Yeah.
Spill coffee.
Yeah, but oh yeah, can you fill that up for you did? Thank you. But yeah, man, most definitely, dude. This is nothing more than another distraction. We are looking at this is how Rome was acting at the end of Rome, though, man, as well. You know what I'm saying? And the people were so distracted to the point that they didn't even care that it was falling because they didn't know. That's where we at right now, man. Dude, they got a TV show on that's called Golden Bachelor. People in the pens talking about they want to find love.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, you got people getting caught cheating at a concert. Coldplay, that's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded, boy. Cold-blooded.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, listen, you don't get no more There Are No Secrets in the Spirit Realm than that.
They were hugged up.
How does that happen? The camera just happened. The CEO of a tech company and the head of HR? Bruh, there are no secrets in the spirit realm. You better believe it.
If you got demons attached to y'all,
listen.
You better start trying to shake them.
We've been saying this for a while, bro. We've been saying this. What y'all gonna do?
That's for real. You know, and she is not being funny here because she has been fighting demons for a long time.
Listen, man.
Anybody know me? I'm probably one of the most transparent people that you will ever know. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting demons for a long time. If you fighting demons, whatever your demons may be, this is the time for you to start trying to shake them demons and start filling up your oil. Because I'm telling you, the Most High is mad. And this is the thing, when people get mad, and I say people, and I know he's a spirit, so y'all don't keep it, but he gave us his personality. So we can know about him by how we act. He said, let us make man in our image. You get mad, he get mad. You get happy, he get happy. You love, he love. You get jealous over your wife, he get jealous over us as well.
That's right.
And when you get mad, you do things out of character. Not saying that it's out of character for him, but he like, yo, you know what? I'm tired of this nigga. I've been exposed.
And expose you. I done gave you enough. I done gave you enough time. We just recently had. Well, I guess he one of our leaders. He just said he's no longer a Hebrew Israelite. He denounced him. He's Guerrilla Hebrew. He is leaving the community.
What?
But this is after he just. We know what happened a couple months ago. He a part of the Backdoorian Nation. I said it. He a part of the Backdoorian Nation.
You gonna have to talk, Aki.
Bro, listen. We've been saying this for a while. You Backdoorians out there. You Backdoorians. Y'all that secret stuff, especially in this walk. Now y'all call yourself teaching and screaming at people, calling out their sins, but you doing secret stuff. I told you, he always warned them first.
What he saying, Zephaniah, man? I'm paraphrasing this.
Yeah.
Talking about them that behind the cliffs and y'all eating on rats and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. Let this Coldplay concert be a warning. This stuff is about he letting y'all know inside the family, because I'm gonna judge y'all first. I'm warning you
about to ask you that. Who getting judged first?
And he's warning us now because he about to judge. I say he's judging us, bro.
He's judging.
I'm telling you, he's judging. So again, we at the like Ox said, this chapter, we don't know what page, but you got in out politics, sports, the walk, in all facets. This thing is real, y'all. This ain't no joke. Your life is on the line. Like for real. Like I'm serious. Like your life is on the line. Hamashiach himself is like, if this cup can pass, Father, let it pass. But then that next minute, he was like, you know what?
Nevertheless,
this is my portion. This is my portion. This is what I came to do.
And that's what he asked the sons of thunder, James and John. Hey, you think you're going to be able to drink from the cup that I drank from?
Come on.
You think you're going to be able to drink from this cup? But the thing is that a lot of people miss is that he was telling us that we got to drink from the same cup. He went through it to show us that it's possible, because the only way that he was able to do it was by faith. I ask the question in my house every day, what is faith? And I'll be waiting for the answer. It's the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it, the elders obtained a good report.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Mashiach didn't go through that on his own power.
Right.
He didn't go through the Garden of Gethsemane on his own power.
Right.
He didn't go through Pilate on his own power and Caiaphas on his own power. He didn't endure the pain on being hung on a tree on his own power. He did all of that in the faith of his daddy.
He's dead.
So when these governments turn on us, you ain't got no relationship with your pops. Talking about Abba.
Man, listen.
You gonna turn on your husband. You gonna turn on your wife.
Listen.
You gonna turn on your kids. You gonna turn on your aunt, on your Akati. You gonna turn on everybody that you know to try to save your life. Why? Because you did not fill your lamp with oil.
Your life is on the line. You preaching out. You preaching because I'm telling you. You want to talk about restoration? Acts sure tell you. And this ain't brag. This is all praise to the Most High. By now, she was talking about wrestling with demons. By now, I'm supposed to be on my millionth bottle of whiskey. I'm supposed to be on my millionth baby mama, my millionth child.
Come on now.
That's what the enemy was like. Oh yeah, I got you set up. I'm gonna set it up. But like he said, if Hamashiach, by the power of his daddy, by the power of my father, I was able to come out of those things though.
Why I ain't had a drink of liquor in over a year.
All praises.
Anybody know share your shoes? No, I like that in that brown.
All praises, that's
and not only have I not had a drink, Negro, I ain't missed it.
Come on. And you can only do that, like you said, by the power of daddy and the relationship. It ain't entertainment. It ain't entertainment. This ain't for fun. We ain't just doing this. Come on. Like we said before, all praise to the Most High. We can get up here and do this, but our life is on the line doing this. I told y'all.
What you talking about?
Clemson, South Carolina, walking to the store. White boy behind the counter on the gas station. What time y'all on tonight?
Who is you?
I was like, what? Oh, y'all on Thursdays? Oh no, y'all on Wednesdays. Wednesday nights at 8:30. He told me the time, date, and everything. I ain't never seen it. I was like, yo, this is wild. Your life is on the line. That's where we gotta walk and live this thing, man. Because this I don't know how we got there. The spirit moving. We got
every day, man. We better learn what dying to self is.
Man.
And this is a great segue to our next topic as well, people. We are in the age of exposure. Old TD Jakes. This is what we gonna miss, but not that, because I know she would find some great images, man. But old TD Jakes alleges. Tell me your thoughts on this off the top, just from the title of the article. 44,000 AI bots are responsible for linking him to Diddy rumors. Just what you think about that, my guy.
Now, in his defense, I will say I didn't hear a lot during the trial to come out about TD Jakes. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I glossed over it, but I didn't hear too much. Did he pay somebody off to not testify saying they saw him at parties? I don't know. But how did you find out, sir? And I know, TD got money. They got lawyers. They can have private investigators and do searches on each platform. And they got the lawyers that could subpoena Instagram or Meta and say, hey, these are bot accounts that was putting out pictures at me and parties and pictures with me and Diddy and just making up narratives. That's plausible. So I know he was Diddy's advisor and pastor. So, but again, I know what we've heard, the alleged partying, but I didn't hear anything from the trials. His name really didn't come up like that. So I just don't think 44,000 AI bots though. Yeah, that's hard to believe. But like I said, in his defense, I didn't hear his name come up like that during the trial. But that's hard to believe. That's hard to believe.
It's a genius argument.
That's what I'm saying. That. And it's funny how the trial ended and they came out with it, because I'm sure his team is saying just what I'm saying. Well, you really weren't mentioned at the trial, so this is a good opportunity to put this out. And
it's a genius argument, man. His name wouldn't have been mentioned much in the trial anyway, though, because that's like, I don't think it had anything to do with stuff in that nature. It was more of sex trafficking and stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? So I call BS though. This is what I call. And like I say, it's a genius argument because in the time that we live in, that is plausible. Me and my wife was just talking about this the other day. I do believe, and this is where you're going to have to know the characters of the people that you love. You're going to have to, like Ayo, you're going to have to know Malcolm. Malcolm, you're going to have to know Ayo. But not you are going to have to know your husband, me. I'm going to have to know you. We're going to have to know our children. We're going to have to know individuals because in the day that we're living in now, there are going to be videos of people that you know that are going to be doing things that these people know that they're innocent of. That's not me. I was not there.
Right.
Right? This is where we at right now. And we making it easy for them because we like to get on these cell phones and take all of these filtered pictures. I want to see what I look like in 1945. So we'll take a picture and it generate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to see what I look like as an old person. So we take that picture and we generate it and we feeding the monster. And they get all of these images of us. And they're going to be able to take these images and they're going to be able to put these images with videos. And they're going to be like, hey, Shahir done robbed this bank over here on the north side. Look at the video. And Shahir going to be like, yeah, I was at the house. And people going to have to be like, nah, she ain't robbed no bank, right? You're going to have to know. So it's a genius argument, but this is why I call BS, because when his name was being implicated in real time, that Negro was nervous, more nervous than a hooker on the front row in the church house. Tell me I'm lying.
You right. He was quiet.
He was quiet.
He made one statement. Then he made one statement, got quiet. Then he went through that medical emergency.
He was not moving like an innocent person.
Nah, it was all signs was pointing to Negro, you is guilty. Yeah.
Matter of fact, hold on. We do got a video. Hold on. I forgot about that. Do we? Oh, I didn't upload it, man. We had a video. Oh, it's on my laptop. My laptop went down. My bad. So we did. Yeah, the laptop went down. We did have a video. But yeah, of him talking about it, man. But you know, Job 9:28 tells us that the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Right. So we gonna let him ride that argument out that it was 44,000 AI generated bots. I believe that some of it was AI generated.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna say
not gonna hold you. Not 44,000.
No 44,000. You know what I'm saying? No. And what I'm not gonna let you off the hook and say that you was not implicated in festivities with Diddy.
Right.
Because my mama always told me that if you play with fire long enough, you don't get burned.
You get burnt.
And whatever his fetish is, whether it's women or men, you was around your weakness, homeboy.
Yep.
You was in the fire with your weakness.
Yep.
And this is the problem with being spiritual advisors for certain individuals. And this is what you want to call yourself, right? This is why me as a man, I should never go to a young lady's house to give her a Bible study by myself.
Absolutely. If my wife ain't going with me, guess what? I ain't going.
You understand what I'm saying?
I won't be there.
I'm not going to be there.
I won't be there.
Right? Why? Because the pure appearance of it for one, and then for another thing, what does it say? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is
weak.
So, bro, you is not gonna tell me that your new nickname Power Bottle just came out of nowhere.
Right.
Ain't no way y'all gave you that nickname.
Right. I guess he talking now because that evidence is swallowed up. I had to do it. I had to do it, dog. I had to do it.
Swallowed.
The new evidence is swallowed up. So I am in the clear.
We gonna let him have that. We are gonna let him have that. But say,
he chilling
so
now.
not only him though, right? They saying that it was the AI bots that implicated Oprah and Denzel too. Denzel, my dude, I'm not gonna sit here and count with y'all, man. But I believe Denzel is just as dirty as the rest of them, though. Yeah. It's just he been able to keep his stuff quiet.
Yeah. It takes a lot of money to do that, to keep it quiet, and he's been able to.
Yeah.
But you talking about for the biggest roles ever in movies? He's been getting them for a long time.
That stuff don't come free, yo.
It don't.
That ain't free.
It's a price.
And you gotta understand how Hollywood works. You took some roles from people, from other people's. Yep. You got to look at names like Larry Underwood, who is an excellent actor.
Yep.
But his catalog is like this here.
Right. Yeah, the backdoor your nation, I'm telling you. Y'all backdoor your boys. Y'all showing out for the 99-2000. I ain't with that.
Yeah, man. So, so that's that.
Yeah.
That is that, man.
44,000 AI bots. Like you said, I guess that's tough to swallow.
But like I say, man, I can't fault him for using that as an argument.
Yeah.
We really can't even argue it, right?
Right.
In today's time, we can't argue it and say that it's not. I just don't believe it.
Right. It's super plausible with all the stuff Drake and UMG with the bots and streaming and people using streaming services to boost their views and numbers. It's very plausible.
Bro.
If you the lowest IQ person or mid, you would believe like, oh, okay. And then you will move on and not say nothing about it. See, they know that. They know that the average person be like, oh yeah, that's right. Boom. And keep it pushing.
Exactly.
So yeah, man.
Like Shaka Boom said, period. Since I don't know where you get your study from tonight.
That's my baby.
Hey, you better go in your chamber.
Oh Lord, boy.
You better go in your chamber, man. We're about to end this. Angela White, shalom, and thank you for joining us. Our last story is going to be a little bit disturbing. We do have video coverage for this one. Man, once again, we back at the same thing, man. It never ends. Here we go. Check it out.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. No, don't.
Get on the ground.
What was necessary about that? Let's start right there.
For you, and if we got any officers watching, for you to have to unbuckle somebody should be the first indication that your life is not in danger.
Gotta unbuckle him.
He had to reach across and unbuckle him. Sir, while you were reaching across, you could have put the handcuffs on then. And he had his, like, you see what I'm saying? You see how all of that was missed? He had his hands, then he folded. Then you wretched, if that's a word, wretched. You wretched across.
My mama used to say it.
Wretched. So, boy, listen, let's see, that young man, I'm so glad he's still here with us, because any action of him moving his hand, like if he would have reached for that seatbelt, he might not be with us.
Yeah, because they lied. I don't know if you followed it enough.
Yeah,
they lied. There was like a knife or something. They lied and said that he tried to reach for the knife.
Yeah, that's
nowhere have you seen.
And that's yes, and that's what I'm saying. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's what I'm saying. If he would have reached for his seatbelt, they could have planted a knife. And in the video, oh yeah, what did he reach for? When he reached for the seatbelt, he could have been reaching for the knife. Yeah, they was warranted. We don't know what the police were seeing when they in real time. You don't know. The camera didn't show that. That's what they all would have been saying, and it would have been justified. So the fact that the cop had to reach, and the fact that he had his hands and then he folded, that's gonna be what get him the money. But now they didn't pursue criminal charges. But if he hires a good lawyer, you might see they might get some action on this.
It said prosecutors will not bring criminal charges against the sheriff officer who wrestled a black man out of a car during a traffic stop and punched him multiple times. I don't know if y'all saw him get punched in the face after they got him out of the car as well. They hit him in the face in the car. Then when he got out of the car, they hit him in the face again. And all of that was so unnecessary. The question that I was asking, but not, man, when I saw that was, at what point are the actions of police officers criminal? That's the question that I had.
Right.
Because regardless of why you stop this man, he still has these things that are called rights.
Right.
You work for him. They work for us. It's not the other way around. The only way you get a paycheck is because of the taxes that we pay. This is where your paycheck comes from.
Your gas, the gas in your car.
Exactly. Even your occupation, right?
Yep.
And your job is to protect and to serve first, SERVE, and protect. So tell me what, first of all, you say you pulled him over because his lights was not on in inclement weather. Well, who is in danger?
Right.
This is the first question that I'm asking. What crime is being committed right here? Who is being robbed? Who is being assaulted? Who is being hurt? Whose life is being threatened? Who are you protecting right now?
Right.
Okay? Right. Are you pulling me over for a criminal charge or for ordinance? It's two different things. Now I have rights.
Right.
You saying that no criminal charges are being brought against them. At what point, at what action, when the police do anything, especially the black people, is it considered criminal? Because regardless of why you pulled him over, he asked for the superior.
Right. And you didn't say there's a sin of alcohol, there's a sin of marijuana.
None of that.
None of that. So you had no probable cause for him to exit the car.
None at all. That's his. What people don't know, that when you are inside of your car, it's just like me being inside of my house.
That's right.
I do not have to leave my car unless you give me probable reasons as to why. So you cannot tell me that what they did is not criminal, because everything about it is criminal.
Yep.
He did not oppose a threat. He did not have a weapon. You broke his window. You punched him in the face. You unbuckled his seatbelt. You drug him out of his car. You hit him again. You threw him to the ground. You put him in handcuffs. Now we looking at kidnapping.
Yep. Wow.
This is crazy, man.
And the fact that we are in 2025 and we could see it with the same eyeballs as everybody else, and different colors of skin have a different perception. That's crazy. That is crazy. People that white, oh, usual suspects. Why didn't he just comply? People that wear a blue uniform, well, he was justified. You should have heard, what's your boy? Officer Tatum. Oh man,
that Negro.
Oh man, boy, the stuff he was saying today.
I'll put sugar in that nigga tank if I see.
He already got some sugar in his tank, if you ask me. But yeah, you should have heard this vitriol. He was, man, I was like, what, bro? What eyeballs you got? But again, with the same eyeballs, millions of people, same as the prosecutor. Oh, we not found criminal charges. And I'm like, how not?
How not?
Did we see something different?
Because if you and I did something like that just to anybody, we got assault charges on us.
Assault, kidnapping, all that. Battery. Because you punched the man.
Yes.
Twice. More than once. More than once.
So just because you got on blue and wear a badge, it's okay for you to do that? No, it's not. I can understand. Trust me, I understand. If your life is for real in jeopardy, I understand that. Every man has a right, regardless if you're a police or not. You have a right to protect yourself. But you cannot use a badge to destroy my property and drag me out of my car and beat me and it be all right. Boy, I want to cuss so mad right now.
I know you do. I know you do. Are you holding on now? Look, he ain't try to run. He didn't put the car out of park into drive. He didn't do none of that.
None of that.
He didn't grab the steering wheel. None of that. None of that. None of that. Because I could say if he took one hand on the gear shift, you could say, oh, he was about to drive off. We were in danger. Okay, I get it. You know. But he didn't do it. If he tried to run. Oh, I get it. He didn't do none of that, bro. So again, like the question you asked, where is it criminal? Where do you draw the line and say, police, this is your training right here. If you cross on this side, you are now in criminality. You got to stay under this bar. This is the bar. You got to stay under this. This is your training. You got to stay under. If you cross here and it's not warranted, you're now criminal. When is that going to happen?
Never. It ain't happened yet. It ain't gonna happen. We ain't gonna see that. Now for us, that what you just said exists.
Right. But not for us.
But not for us.
Bro, I done seen YouTube videos of white boys with an AK-7 drone on cops and they still live and get put in jail.
Come on now.
Get a trial. I done seen dudes literally fight a cop.
Fight the cop.
And they get handcuffs thrown, backup call,
they go to jail. I done seen white boys take police guns and the other police still ain't shot him.
Still ain't shot him. He going for his taser.
Steal the car and drive off in the police car.
That's it. But we can't even ask for a supervisor.
I'm asking for your supervisor, man.
We get punched multiple times. 2025, Arkansas, we still talking about.
And if you caught him off duty and whoop the brakes off of him, you'll still get an assault in an officer case.
Assault, all that.
But I'm that nigga though. Ooh.
Yeah, well, listen.
That's him.
Couldn't have been me.
Police wrote in the report, that before he was pulled out of the car, we're going to run this video one more time before we get out of here. Police wrote in the report that before he was pulled out of the car, McNeil reached for the floorboard where an unsheathed knife was later found. Let's look at this video. Let's see him look for that knife.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
Okay.
There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
33 at 1521 hours.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right. Get on the ground.
Oh, no, don't.
Get on the ground.
Where did he reach for the knife at? When he said here? When he did this? When he did this again?
That must be what they're talking about. That's got to be.
Where did he reach for the knife at?
And that's why I say that's important that he didn't reach to unbuckle that seatbelt, that he let the cop do it.
Say, man, that was crazy, man.
It couldn't have been me.
That was crazy work right there, boy.
Nasty, diabolical.
For them to say that it was determined that none of the involved officers violated criminal law. Make it make sense.
Yeah. Dig it. Me 2 times. I'm glad he lived. I'm glad he lived because
even if he had got out of that car under his own cognizance, they still would have drugged him.
Yep.
Because by that time they were already upset. Him getting out of that car.
And he wasn't yelling. He wasn't elevated. It wasn't like he was saying, he wasn't doing none of that. That's crazy.
And they make laws like that to pull us over. What kind of law was that? You ain't got your headlights on and implement rubber. Man, it's daylight. The sun is out.
Boy,
what kind of law was that, man?
These folks is just true devilry, man. True devilment. This is devilment at its best. This is where, again, they don't have any, how in 4th grade science and math we learned about congruent lines that run parallel. They have nothing in them in their soul that's parallel from the foundation of the seed when they're born with any moral. They have nothing congruent getting to any type of goodness. It's like
that's why they heard broke down.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. They have nothing moral values. There's no congruency into learning upward. It's like they stop learning at a certain age, and then all of that negativity that's been pent inside from
they for real the aliens in the earth. They are the aliens in the earth.
Absolutely. Because
this has been great, and when we finished on time, even with all of the technical difficulties.
That's why
Shia went through at the beginning of this show.
We thought
Shia told me to tell y'all that he apologized as well too. He say his stuff. Good. He say he can't help because he got ghetto equipment.
We thought Tyrone Koppel was going to have to take over tonight. Oh man, yeah, man, this has been great. Yeah, that last one, boy.
Yeah, man, I truly appreciate you and your family, McCall. I appreciate you for allowing to continue to do this here with me. Yeah, man, we'll be back next week if the Most High bless and say the same. Yeah. Y'all pray for my wife for travel mercies to make it back to the house safe as well. Other than that, man, this was good, man.
Yeah, this is good, man. Shouts to the audience, everybody that's still around. We still got 11 people in the building. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, everybody we truly appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Everybody that was new that stopped in, if you found value at all in this show, please subscribe. Please subscribe and meet us back here again next week. Same time. It'll be me. It'll be Ayo. and it'll be Bernard as well. We just gonna keep doing this until the Most High tell us to stop.
Till the wheels fall off.
Till the wheels
and
fall
you
off.
know, and you know.
Right. I don't
Tell
know if I'm gonna be
me.
back on the laptop or on this tablet, but I will be back. I tell you
Tell me what you want.
Man, that's
Tell me what you need. Tell me.
That's all I heard when you said that.
Tell me.
Hey, you know what, man? I got turned on to, and I know he old. He been doing what he do for a long time. Two artists,
Mm-hmm.
and these are Christian artists as well. They rappers. One is Linnell Grant. You familiar with her? I believe she's related to Toby. She make beats for him.
Toby.
Dude from A-Leaf Houston, Toby, the African looking dude. He's not African. He plays football. You know Toby, man. Can't think his last name right now. Somebody in the chat know who I'm talking about. I know. Toby. I thought I just saw his name come up. Hold on.
Mint green. He always wears mint green.
His wife, he called her fat. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Toby Nagwigwe.
There we go.
Toby
Who
Nagwigwe.
put it in there?
Nah, Malcolm just said it downstairs. Toby Nagwigwe. That's my guy.
That's what I'm talking about. So Toby, I believe it's probably his cousin or whatever. Her name is Linnell Grant. Sister got bars.
Oh, if she anything to do with Toby Nagwigwe, I know she got bars.
Sister got bars.
I'm about to
you
check
understand
Linnell
what
Grant.
I'm saying, man? I'm talking about. Yeah, write it down.
Check her out, Linnell Grant.
Linnell Grant, okay, her, and then I feel bad about this because I know I've been sleeping on this dude. I've been listening to this dude all day today. Bizzle. You don't know who Bizzle is?
Oh yeah, you.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I just got turned on. I just typed in.
Man, listen, Bizzle. I've been listening to Bizzle. My goodness,
Bizzle is crazy with it, man. He got this one song called "Lucky You," and he talking to all of them secular MCs, man.
Bizzle. Bizzle get busy.
Bizzle get busy, man. But yeah, check out Linnell Grant. Tell me what you think of Linnell Grant, man.
Okay, I definitely will.
Yeah, that sister got bars. Man.
Yeah, I got Bizzle in a couple workout playlists.
I understand why. Bizzle is that type. Linnell Grant is as well. They are the type of artists that if you say you don't like their music, it's because you don't like what they talking about. Period.
Right. There it is.
You would rather listen to popping mollies and sleeping with each other's girlfriends and whatever else. You would rather listen to that because it's not the music. It's not,
right.
It's not the music. It's you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to check out Linnell. Always be the light, said Linnell go hard. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
Who said that?
Always be the light.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then, yeah. Linnell go hard, super hard, man. Yeah, I've been on that sister for about the last 2 weeks, man. I was like, man, yeah, that sister there. She is the truth. TRUPH, truth. That would be truth. TRUF. That would be truth. Okay. Hey, we finna get out of here, though. We are done. This has been great. But not, I'm sure she'd have been cut us off a long time ago.
Definitely, she would have gave up.